they are probably going to be very easy. So I'm going to go through my my guild leader terms the that guy team. So and I will explain why I use that particular team, so you will understand the reasoning behind the formation of the team. So this is that team. Where is this? So let me go through let me get the craft first. I think this is fine. Can I get a healing? I think let's get this one just in case. Alright, so the reasoning behind this team. So this is Artemis team, Greek team. Greek team rely on skydrops. Okay, so Athena, you'll notice the amelioration has skill 2, 4 columns underneath her. You get plus 10% attack boost. This is one of the reasons. Make sure you have that. So 4. Now the amelioration skill 4, that's the one. Increase the dark runestone drop rate in the column below the monster to 40%. The effect will not override, so 40%. Now imagine that's like if you dissolve, let's say 5 runes under it, that's all over the columns. 40%, that's like 2 of the runes are probably going to be dark runes. Okay, so if you dissolve all 5 underneath the Artemis column, you will get 2 dark runes. That's assuming the percentage works out. Now look at this is Huang Fuduo from the Xuan Yuan Jian series. Amelioration skill 2, 3 or more, so it's easier to activate than Artemis. Then the amelioration skill 3, increase the dark runes to 40% as well. So if I have a team like set up like this, so it's like Artemis, 4 Huang Fuduo and 1 Artemis. This means your entire border, if you dissolve every single column, you will have like 40% on each column to get dark runes. And this is the core mechanic of the Greek team. Madhead like nerfed the Greek teams for whatever reason. So this team, how powerful is this team? I think on one of the Day of Gold or something, where you get like no dark rune drops, I'm still able to create dark rune drops. That is how powerful it is. Is this the one? The Day of Greed. So one of them is Day of Gold, where instead of no light runes, you have no dark runes. I'm able to go through that stage simply by creating dark runes of my own. So this is the power of this particular team. Now what happens is I also dissolve like the ameliorations underneath the team as well. So I get 4 columns, 4 runes, then 3, then 3, 3, 3, and then 4 under the Artemis on the ally. So ideally that's the case. So I will have 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4. This will give me like 60% boost in addition to the enchanted runes that's going to be created and so on. So this is the concept behind this particular team, and you'll notice that there are like no particular skills that you can use, so you just train your spin. So we will just try this and see what happens. I will be testing it on the cat mercenaries, so let's go. I have no idea what I can clear, but let's just try. Hopefully I have Artemis. I still have. Okay, go. Alright, let's go. Hopefully this works. Okay, Um, that was terrible. That was a terrible spin, and I still get 11 combos. Okay, hopefully I can do better. So this I also have a particular trick. If I can, I actually don't dissolve the dark runes, I dissolve the other colors instead. This is a ridiculous shit, I don't like it. Okay, 5 initial, okay. This 4 only. Dang. Okay. Where was I? Oh, the reason is I dissolve the other runes to keep dark runes. Remember, there's 40% chance on each column to drop dark runes. So I want to leave the dark runes in those, the left corner, left corner to left, the left corner, so that the leftover dark runes will form another combo with the sky dropped dark runes, if that makes sense. Five. Yes. But with the current meta, this team is like being behind, I guess. Okay. Dang. Okay. 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 Then stop. Okay. Next one. We are just going to pump. Oi. Dang. Okay. We're gonna just blast through and see what happens. This team, you just need to. I play this team for fun because it's very fun to play, and I mean that's what all of us want. That's the whole point of playing this. You want to play like a team that is fun to play with, and at least this. Oh my god, these are two. Okay. Oh no. Okay. You want to play teams that are fun to play with, and while I don't have any skills, like Hong Fudo just makes all the runes enchanted, and the Trace of Notion from Artemis, but that's not the reason why I'm playing this team. The reason I play this team is because just look at sky drops. I like to see the sky drops falling and do stuff. So it's initial shield. So okay. See, one combo. Come on. Why not put one Yanxi? Now, I don't put Yanxi one because my Yanxi, I think I trained her. The other reason is I want to have all the immunization. Yanxi doesn't have that. She just blocks heart from appearing. So depending on what you have in mind, if you block off the heart runes from dropping, then you have to concentrate really on the left side of your team. So now with this team setup, it's best to at least have like the 4 leftmost players, I mean the cards, to have the amelioration, so that you have at least like half the board just doing the sky drops. Wait, let me go for this. So my goal with this usually is try to dissolve like the column. Nature shield. Should die. Where was I? Oh, I tried the columns underneath the door 3 3 3 3 3 because they give me the 10% boost. I have to heal here. They give the 10% boost because the Greek teams really need the book. Where was it? The Greek teams really need like the 10% boosts. So you will see that I have the Mercenaries are activated underneath the Huang Futo. So I try to activate all of them like that. Okay. Stimulate the rune stones to attack. Believe in yourself. Bam, bam, bam. So this is like a just like what? Okay, I need to do more. Okay. HP very thick. Okay, so I think I played this just for fun, and when the meta became like, oh, the Greek teams are nerfed and so on, it's very terrible. Mad at 30% cannot be trusted. Well, I study maths, so they say 40%. I like to level. I'd like to at least give them benefit of the doubt that 40% is 40%. So this is Artemis. Now the 4 Huang Futo can be put in various other teams. So right now, for example, you can put Satan team. So this gives the extra drops, and Satan automatically takes away the hearts, so I don't even need Yanzi, Dark Yanzi inside. And Dark Runes heal. Look at how many Huang Fudo there are. Now with this setup, I usually make an adjustment. Like for the last Huang Fudo, I haven't trained him completely. I will put in Artemis here. One, because I normally don't spin that well, so by the 5th column I usually can't dissolve 4 columns under the 5th 4 runes under the 5th column, so I can't activate the amelioration on the 5th column. I might as well put Artemis. Artemis has a higher higher stats than Huang Fudo, like more HP, more attack, so I might as well put in the stats. So this is a modified version of the that guy team. So let's play through this on another one. Did I drop a card with the water? I was looking for. Okay, the reason why I'm going through is also because of this. I need. Do I have others? Okay, I have water, so I'm going through as well. I'm also farming one more card so that I can evolve. Okay, next. Fire. I can't remember what fire is. This one is Satan. So go with this team. Then you can see and compare what the Artemis version and the Satan version looks like. Okay, you will notice that the sky drops are slightly different only because Artemis forms the new enchanted runes more to the left, because that's just how grids works. Their sky drops slowly converge to the top left. I don't even know how much the damage is. I'm just I'm just a casual player. Okay, this is okay. So like that. Sure. See, I activated the middle 4 ameliorations to give me like extra attack boosts. So with Satan team, you will also notice that it's kind of easier to dissolve, to just spin around, because there's like no hard runes. I don't like this. Only the first 4. Okay, 4 combo. 1, 2, 3. The 4. Okay. So sometimes with this kind of team setup, even if there are no dark runes, I just don't dissolve dark runes. And just dark runes come out. So if you don't have dark runes with this team, if you just dissolve, make sure that you dissolve under the 4 middle columns, you will usually have at least like sky drops 1 set of dark runes dropping. So you just make sure your ameliorations are activated. Like for Satan team, I think it's like 3 different types of runes. So you dissolve 3 different types of runes, and you dissolve under the ameliorations to get the 10% attack boost. And with just 1 set of dark runes, you should be able to just blah 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 blah. Okay, so I need to there. So with Satan team, it's fairly easy to heal back as well. So I am dissolving dark to this. I sky drop dark. It's just when Satan came out, it's like, can I use this setup? And it turns out that yeah, it's kind of fun if you want to do that. Literally, the sky drops isn't fantastic. Making me look bad. Okay. Anything else I said? I think that's got it. Okay. So now the good thing with the Satan team with this particular setup is that you have one additional like giant boost. Sorry, with Satan, so you can do the one shot. No controlling as well. Sorry. Got a slight cough. Sorry, yeah. Okay. Did I drop a card? Please tell me I drop a card. Okay. Right, so that's, I think it's Hong Yue. So, next, we try what kind of setup can we do with this Norse. There, Loki team. Now, with this, I will change this to Odin, only because of the combined skill. Look at this, come on, this is like an essay. So when Odin is present with the Norse gods, there's increased drop rate, so it makes sense to have just Odin inside your team, because that is a passive boost rather than the column boost. AKMU, I just happen to have a cough, dried up suddenly, so feel fine now. Okay, if it gets worse, then I'll see. Anyway, so Norse, let's try. Where was I? Earth. Okay, so Earth has no fire. Sure. Yes. Norse? Yes, yes. Hopefully we can see like sky drops, like ridiculous sky drops. Norse with this kind of sky drops. Can you imagine? Okay. No sky drops! But the power of Norse is like bam, 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 bam. Okay. I'm not spinning well. Okay. I'm just here to like showcase this. Hopefully you get the idea. Okay. Norse team. I will still dissolve like in the columns. Let's see here. I will still dissolve in the columns just to get the ameliorations. Loki has a, is it 20% or is it 10%? I think it's 10% if you dissolve 4, and then an additional 10% if you dissolve 5 under him. So his, oh, I got Nero. So if you didn't know, Nero is a what, surprise raid, and see, surprise raid, and you don't get him, and like sometimes you get him anyway. Okay. let's see. When this first came out, I was like, oh, the general pro players and so on, they were like, oh, I'm getting Nero. I think the skill is, if it dissolve if you activate his skill, other runes get a 50% light attack boost. So people like, oh, with him I can boost my skills and so on. In the current meta, it's like, nah. Like I said, it's a very old battle. It's not very threatening. What? Okay. Battle line. Let's see. What? Okay. Okay. Right. So that's Norse. I'm not sure about the power of Norse, so you can just use this as like a guide, see what works for you, and see if it's a fun team for you to play. Oh my god, you didn't die. Okay. Die. Damn. Maybe it's the way I spin, so it's like the power isn't getting in through. Anyway, so that's that. So I have for the next two okay. So this particular setup, the 4 Huangfutuo or Skydrops kind of thing, currently I can only think of these 4 teams. So the Artemis team, Satan team, and Norse God, the Loki team. So this works fairly well for them, and I will use one of these 3 teams if I'm like brainless spinning. I just want to clear. I don't need to use any skills. I don't have to like formulate a strategy. What am I gonna use? I just make sure I just spin properly. So right now only these 3 teams seem to work with 4 Huangtuo. Now I'm gonna do this one, the Guan Yu team. I'm featuring this because the next team I'm using is kind of related to this, so I want this to have like a comparison. I will use the Liu Guanzhang, Guan Yu, Liu Bei, Zhang Fei. Their combined skill have a particular purpose, and I have them 3, but it's like they lock up 3 of your slots. It's, well, they lock up 3 of your skills, but they have the skills for the boss, and sometimes it saved my life like a couple of times. I will just do this. So Medea for boost, and Iron Fan for like pam. The important one is the first 3 characters. I will show you what it means later on. So for Guan Yu team, the first 3 characters, if I don't have any particular strategy, I just want to make sure the boss dies, I have Liu Guanzhang. Oh, Iron Fan. Iron Fan. I used a lot of diamonds to get her, and Tang San Zhang. It was a terrible time. I drew Iron Fan. Is like, okay, I'm done. don't. Okay, so let's go. Now it's light, so no hearts. So true. I have no idea. Let's just now. You may or may not know, Guan Yu can actually heal, but it's like dissolve water. If you activate Guan Yu skill, water runes will heal you 50%. It's like hard 50%. So there are times when I run out of hard runes and I just activate Guan Yu to some water runes, and I just use that to heal myself. So that's one particular strategy you have. So I'm gonna try to blast through as quickly as I can. Dang, 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 dang. I kinda like Guan Yu team. I think I come from like the Greek background, so I like the sky drop kind of thing. It's nice to see. Guan Yu and the Enchantress team. Okay. I've seen on the leaderboards that just use Guan Yu with the three witches, Leia, Cersei, and Cassandra. So Medea for boost, but you get damaged a lot, and Cersei for the 40% boost, but I'm still scared of the 4 combo limit, and Cassandra doesn't heal, and I've always had this fear like, why can't I heal? I need to be able to heal. So for the pros, I've seen on the leaderboards like Guan Yu, 3 witches, and then some maybe a utility card on the fifth card, and then they just blast through everything. I have this fear. It's like I switch on Medea, it's like, oh my god, 1.5 times damage. How am I gonna heal it back? And then with Cassandra, it's like no healing. But I just got Cassandra, so I don't know what to make of her yet. I haven't brought her in for like practical battles, so we will see how that goes. Hey, hi Conan. The last card, what should you put? For Guan Yu team, if you have like the 3 witches, so Guan Yu, then the 3 witches, so it's 4. The 5th card depends on the battle. This one really depends on the battle. I would say put a utility card. Just YOLO. Damn you. So that is the reason why you have like the 3 enchanters, just YOLO all the way. So if for the 5th card, you can put, if you have the card Suan Xiao for 1 more like boost to do the spinning and so on. I would suggest putting maybe a utility card. I mean, this depends on the battle itself. So depends on the battle. If you need a certain thing, then you can put a particular card for the utility. For example, if you have Zhao Zilong, Zhao Yun, the card, Zhao Yun allows you to rearrange the runes without dissolving it. So that's you just drag, change, and so on. So that allows you to bypass those stages where it's very hard to spin, say like the puzzle shields and so on. So I think Zhao Yun have like a lower CD than Li Xiaoyao. Li Xiaoyao has like CD 15? It's very long. Zhao Yun has a lower CD, so that allows you to rearrange the runes on the board, but Zhao Yun don't have the boost. Li Xiaoyao have a 2.4 if you dissolve everything, so Li Xiaoyao have an attack boost if you dissolve more of the board. So that's a utility card. What else? What other utility cards are good? Just go through your deck. So now Guan Yu team is versatile in that you just need fire, earth, water. So any of your fire, earth, water cards, like utility cards, you can put in. Say what is that? Sariel from Earth, the Earth God, Earth Keeper. The Earth Keeper can remove status effects, so that's a utility card. So for those like you will die in what 6 turns, just switch on Sariel, go away, or whatever the effect is. So Sariel will remove that. So that's a utility card. What other cards? I mean, it depends on the deck I mean the inventory that you have. So any utility card you can have. So 5th card, that's what I would suggest. Maybe a utility card. Okay, let's just spin. Conan， 我会讲中文，你如果有问题可以打中文，我尽量回答。Okay. Tiger Fin Lady. What Tiger Fin Lady? Oh, that one. Finish the battle and see whether I got the Tiger Fin Lady. Is it the one with the very high recovery rate? Can't remember. Tiger Fin Lady.你是马来西亚，我是新加坡人。哦，我会讲华文啊 ，Good for you 。Okay. See, this is fun to watch. I mean, not like boss battle. SM is ridiculous. I think the engineers at that hit they specifically just reduced the drop rate. Hey, they are not up yet. Okay, I need to show you this. So, no, stop. Oh no. Okay. So, just switch on these, the standard ones. So this is important. Now, Liu Bei by himself, for 1 round, the monster launches an extra light attack for every group of water, fire, earth to the maximum. He also, if you combine with Guan Yu, he turns everything to enchanted. I think most of it to enchanted. Each monster launches 2 extra attacks, so don't waste this. Zhang Fei does the same if he combines with it. His normal skill, I don't really use that, so this is what happens. Each monster launches 2, so don't click on the Guan Yu to do it, because if you do that, the game I think randomly selects a Liu Bei or a Guan Yu, Liu Bei or a Zhang Fei to use. I think they typically take the leftmost. I don't want that because I need Liu Bei to do it. So I will activate the combined skill from Zhang Fei instead. Do this. So what happens is, every water, fire, earth, you get 2 more light attacks from each member. Then you activate Liu Bei for an extra attack. So what this means is every member, for every water, fire, earth that you dissolve, you will get 3. Okay, 3 light attacks. 3. Okay. Now hopefully I spin properly. Bam, bam, bam. And then just let it do its thing. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. And then fan. Continue. Look at this. Come on. So I think there were a couple of times when the damage from the light attack did like almost as much as the normal fire, earth, water runes. So that is Guan Yu team. That's how I would play. So Liu Guanzhang in the first, then I have 2 depending on the SM boss or the bi-weekly boss. What the heck is this team? So Guanzhang and then 2 depending on the situation. If I have nothing else, I will just put Medea and Iron Fan Princess just for standard attack boost. If there's a need, then I switch over to for utility. So that's how I play it. Now, I have this card, Maya. I drew Maya after her. So Maya is basically the light version of Guan Yu. She does the she has the three what's the thing? Dissolve 3 as well. So if your leader and adjutant are like Maya, then every 3 runes you also do that. So she basically becomes the light version of Guan Yu, which is why I wanted to feature Guan Yu, just so you can see how the sky drops work. I have not played with a Maya team, so I will be forming a team here, right here. I have no idea. I think they do this. I was thinking of putting Tang Zhang in, just for fun, because the light attack times 2. I've heard that this particular team don't have enough of a boost, so I don't know. Let's just put her and maybe her, because I did this. Yay! AR. So she does an additional fire attack. Dissolve light, I do 1 extra fire. Dissolve dark, I make 1 extra light. So with Lucifer, you will have like hard, dark, and light on the board. So Virgo, Persephone will definitely, almost definitely, launch an extra fire and extra light. So that is something you can think of. Okay, what am I gonna put? This one. Standard. No. Just do the let's do the new one. Yeah. Why not? Sure. Hey. Okay. Okay. Let's try this team out. I have not tested this team before. For Dark. Hey, Mao Gongjue. Do I have any allies with Maya? I don't even know. Do I have Maya? I think I saw one. Ah, oh my god. Look at this. Okay, sure. Maya team. Have anything? Okay. Show. Maya team. Maya. Put up calendar. So. Oh, there's an extra. With Maya, she does the X X removal. So that supposedly gives you an extra more sky drops just in case. I heard the tung 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 at the end. Is that Maya? Okay. Skydrops. The skydrops seem decent enough. I think I've heard like some players were complaining like, hey, the Maya is like not really comparable. First five combos. Okay. I don't think I have 5. Right? 5. Okay. What? They were comparing with Tang San Zhang, the other black card. Now Tang San Zhang have a different playstyle. Tang San Zhang is limited by you need 4 different races. Maya doesn't have that. You just need like you can put whatever you want. But her active skill boosts gods and demons, so it's best to just put gods and demons in a Maya team. Oh yeah, I think. Oh yeah, Maya team has a special one as well. Hearts are also light. 50% light. So heart runes are attack runes. Look at this. Bam bam bam. I do this because I played I need 5 combos. Hold on. Forgot about 5 combos. 2, 3. Oh no! Dang it. Okay. Okay. 1. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Okay. What was I? Oh, comparison with Tang San Zhang. So Tang San Zhang has that 4 race limit. Tang San Zhang, okay. There are other things that you can probably go research and see what now. The main one of the differences that I find is the way you spin with the Maya team and Tang San Zhang team is different. You saw me like play like Guan Yu team. The way you run the runes is slightly different from if you play Tang San Zhang. Tang San Zhang has the typical spinning. Dissolve 3, make as many combos as possible. Maya team has like with Guan Yu team, I'm not so concerned with the I have to tightly arrange the runes in like 3 3 3 3 3 or amelioration and so on. 唐三藏 is like because Skydrops probably just take care of the rest. I'm just a casual player. I play to have fun, not to stress myself out. So the way you spin the runes with the Maya team or Guan Yu team is different from Tang Sanzang team. Tang Sanzang team has the boost, but you have to dissolve them like properly and so on. Guan Yu team, Water, Fire, Earth are the same with each other, so that makes the attack easier. With Maya team, you only have Light and Heart as the attack runes, but there's the X thing, so that in itself will help you clear some battles, because some battles have like the weathered wood runes at very ridiculous places. So typically like the bottom on your screen is bottom right or the bottom left, then certain things happen there. So if you can dissolve your runes such that the runes fall on those X, Maya will just clear them for you. So yeah, let me dissolve this. So the differences aren't just about like power itself, Tang Sanzang and Maya. I would take into account the way you spin. So if you happen to have Maya, you play around with the playstyle, see which one is better for you. Tang Sanzang has pure power. The way you play Maya team is slightly different. So choose the playstyle you like. I kinda like the Maya playstyle only because I like Guan Yu playstyle. The 3 rune dissolve is just easier for me. Hey, all of them up. I should have activated this. Sure, okay. Okay. Oh, that was the dissolve. Okay. So anything else? Tang Sanzang. What other teams? Okay, so the typical comparison teams, Maya compared with Guan Yu. So just play through and see what you have. Okay, okay. Then Maya with Tang Sanzang. Also play through, see whether you like the spinning playstyle. I feel it's okay, but I'm not like a very demanding player. Okay, so 通通开到完. This one, 开到完. Everything. So this one, so in case you don't have it, so the skill for Maya, turn all runestones into enchanted. See, enchanted. So this will break the enchanted shields. So if you happen to have like the runestones, for 1 round, God demon attack ×2. Light runes also possess 50% of hard runes, so light runes heal you, and dark runes possess 50% of light. So based on this and her leader skill, basically hearts have like 100%, I think. Can't remember. Hearts have 100%, light 100%, dark have 50%. So you like maybe 2.5 ish. And the for 1 round, God attack and demon attack ×2. So this is like a bang. But because I spin lousy, I probably won't dissolve most of them. that wasn't really good. Bam. But I'm not looking for like a super playstyle. I just want to have fun. Okay, so that's a Maya team. Depending on the battle that you have. So, now Guan Yu team, Guan Yu's team setup, because of the elements, the good cards seem to be like the human cards. So fire, water, earth, humans, and because it's a human, you can use Guan Yu team to clear the achievements with all human teams, or water leader, things like that. So Guan Yu will clear the all human and so on. So because typically like Guan Yu, 3 enchantress, and then some other whatever human that you can fit in. So the all human team is there. Maya team is like the god and demon. So you can use Maya for the all light with Guan Yu 3 rune clear playstyle. Hey, thanks Yoshi. It's I mean, this is like a almost like a premium setup, so I don't know. All right, so that's the cat mercenary. Why cat mercenary? Because this guy Felix, he has a new evolution. I have 5. Yes, I have 5. Data. 5. So, correct, right? Took me so long. So, beyond Lucifer stage. I think it will come back soon enough, but I think Madhead might not put in Lucifer that soon. They may have miscalculated how powerful Lucifer is. So, Felix Cat Duke, he can evolve one more time, and his evolution requires all 5 of the cats. I accidentally evolved him without thinking too much, so that was a mistake, which is why I'm farming him again. So after evolution, this is how Felix looks like. He's a good card to have as well. Turn all runestones into enchanted runestones. This will clear your enchanted shield again. All runestones possess dark runestones as well, so this is like extra boost. So this skill is quite good. If you can farm him, and I mean the battle isn't particularly hard, and there's no elite stage, so it's like 40 stamina,